Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Terrapins offense will take the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Using the quick game. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Rutgers offense will get the ball for the 1st time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also...
And he breaks into the open. Inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took her to the house. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Makes the grab over the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Scarlet Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that now.
The give to the tailback. Open space at the 25. Running toward the tape. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Defense looks as if it's coming. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
and that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now. And like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 24 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out fast. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Back to throw. It's Edwards. Got his man down the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
Guys, just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Trying to get, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to look. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Defense showing blitz here. Strikes the blow. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He's got it down the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Into the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He's got his man, makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Off the play fake. He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, wants to throw it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. Here's the give off the left side. At midfield, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. The give to the back. Dances away again. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Rutgers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Great job by the DB covering deep. Listen, you always say deep to shallow, deep to shallow. Don't give up the big play. Great job by the DBs, seeing the football, going and breaking on it, and make sure the wide receiver doesn't make a big play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Cooper. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw it again. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The Terrapins get enough for the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play on it.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the Scarlet Knights pick up the first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and its backs are finding the holes.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that stuff in the ground.
Trying play action. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Hemby. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Edwards. And the pass hits, picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The give on the inside. Sweet cut there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Going to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The defense is up against it now, man. You're playing on the road. It's a hostile environment. It's late in the game. Someone's got to step up and make a play. Nice job there knocking that one down for the incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, it's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Here comes the offense on first down. Defense wants to bring the heat. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail. Quickly out to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got the quick pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Looking to pass on second down. He looks that one in nicely. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and managing. They keep attacking through the air. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Quickly to the tight end. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.